Hey guys, I'm BritAnt from the Twitter sphere and the Tell 'em Steve Dave community at large, and I had the pleasure last night of interviewing Courage My Love as they go through their UK and European tour. So, just for anyone who is interested in seeing them, depending on when this comes out, I'm not sure, but they're playing the 24th of May in Cheltenham, then 25th in Bridgewater, 26th Folkestone, 27th is in the Netherlands, and then they're on to Germany and around the world. So please check out, if you're in Europe and you're listening to this, check out their tour schedule, do see them. It was an absolutely fantastic gig. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Jesse and Quentin. They were a lovely couple of ants who I met at the gig last night, and you'll hear a reference to a certain gay disabled gentleman. That is Jesse. He did give me permission to say that in the interview. It'll all make sense when you listen to this, but please enjoy my interview with Courage My Love.
Hey, what's up? We're Courage My Love. Hi, I'm Mercedes, the lead singer of Courage My Love. I'm Phoenix, I'm the drummer.
I'm Brandon, I'm the bass player.
Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Cool.
So when, your first introduction was to play on the end credits of one of the episodes.
Yeah.
And it was it's always cool they had music on there, but when we heard your stuff on the end, it was just clearly a cut above. But how did that happen? Did you guys send it in? Was it a friend? Or?
It was crazy. Someone suggested it to us, and I think a friend actually sent it in for us, and we didn't really know, and we started seeing all these really cool reactions and stuff, and it was awesome. And so then that led on to the whole I Saw Comics thing, where we did part of the theme song or we were trying to do the competition thing for that, and that ended up working out really well too. So it was just kind of random.
Walt busted your balls a bit about that, about changing the chorus.
Oh yeah, but that's Walt though, so whatever.
He seems so well-mannered usually.
Yeah, I didn't take it too bad. I was like, whatever, Walt, it's all good. It's cool.
Was it a bit of a change for you guys? Because I could imagine that was suddenly a very different demographic coming to your gigs. So you've got middle-aged fucks like myself coming out to a usual young crowd.
It was cool because yeah, you're right. It kind of did open up a new demographic for us, and it's funny because I can always tell the Tell 'em Steve Dave fans when they show up, and but it's great. I mean, I'm not one to turn away anyone who wants to listen to our music, so
we usually have a large variety of people coming to the shows.
And it's cool because all of them are really nice and I don't know. I mean, I think they started liking our band because of that song, but then maybe got turned on to some other songs, and now it's they're integrated pretty well. So
Oh yeah, totally. I downloaded For Now at the time, and then Becoming, and it's all kind of really quite diverse as well. You've kind of got definitely a kind of punky rock vibe, but you go into different areas, so there's a lot of kind of soft tunes and stuff. Is that conscious effort to do different shit in your albums?
Yeah, it's because it's, when we first started out, we were very, I think the first album actually came out when we were 17 years old, so we're very 17 sounding on that album, which is great. And so we were super into punk and stuff, and then the next one, I think we were 20 or something like that, or 19 or something like that when it came out, so we're very your style and what you listen to kind of changes, and then your influences change, and that affects the music, and now, everything evolves in a certain way, so I don't even know, we don't go for a specific sound, it just tends to kind of happen,
Evolution.
Yeah. It evolves.
Off the back of doing Tell 'em Steve Dave, you got to go on this morning show, the Kevin Smith's radio show in the morning.
Yeah.
What was that like? Were you familiar with his films and everything at the time?
Oh yeah, we all really like Kevin Smith. I really like Red State, although that wasn't out at the time, but all the Jay and Silent Bob stuff, and Mallrats and stuff like that. Clerks, it's so great.
I love all those.
So we were obviously fans at the time, and so to actually get to talk to him, and we've actually kept up over the years too, and check in every now and then. So.
I have a question for you. What did you think of Chasing Amy?
Oh, I love it. That was the kind of gateway one for me. I was working in a video store at the time, and that was on the shelves.
Have you seen Tusk?
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Yeah. I love all this stuff.
So crazy.
That was just completely different.
We were watching it on tour actually, and we had to turn it off midway through because it was so intense.
It was
too
too
late
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
These guys were
just
fine.
like-
I don't know. I
Yeah.
was freaking out.
It's
But
like,
then
why
we-
can't we watch it? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't
Minutes.
know. I was just like tripping out. Like,
You seen a trailer for Yoga Hoses yet?
No, not yet, but I've heard about it a lot. I'm like really stoked for it, for sure.
Whatever he's doing now, it seems like, how can I make this more mental than the last
Yeah.
thing? And it's like, it's
And
a-
he's obsessed with Canadians too, which I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
works out for us because we're Canadians.
I
so.
follow him on Instagram and he's always posting stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the new singles Kerosene. So it's been a few years since we've got new music from you guys.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I honestly know the answer is that because you've been writing it and touring and everything. But what the
Yeah.
hell? Why do we have to wait so long?
Yeah.
We're asking the same question.
Yeah, honestly, we have been working on this album for a long time, and there's so many times where I thought, okay, it's done, and then actually it's not done. We want to do this, we want to do that. So it's been like finished probably 3 times, and then we always are like adding songs to it and like changing the mixes and stuff like that. But I can actually say now that we do have a timeline for when it's going to come out and everything, and the writing is finished. We just have to tweak some of the recordings, so the wait is almost over. And yeah, it's just been writing and touring this whole time, and you know, trying to make it as good as we can, because it's not just going to be an EP this time around. It's going to be our first like full length.
It's kind of like a lot of pressure doing like
Yeah.
a full length, because it's kind of, I mean, EPs are one thing, but I feel like a full length is like people that don't already know your band. It's like their first step into what you do, kind of. So we've just been trying to really like develop a sound and figure out what we want to be as a band. So it's been like a long journey.
developing
for sure,
process.
Yeah.
See, I always feel the first two, like the EPs, are the first album put together.
Oh,
yeah.
So like, does this feel differently though, doing the whole album?
I think so, because we like with the first EPs, I think we were just wanting to put out music and do our thing, and kind of like weren't really paying attention to the small details. And then with this one, maybe too much attention to the small details we were paying, but it's like gonna be a huge package. Everything will like fit together the way it's supposed to. Yeah, for those of who like haven't heard of us, because you've heard of us from like the first EPs, so that's your first like introduction
Tom
to
Steve
the
Dave
band.
first EP,
Yeah.
and the first mini album.
So you already are like, oh yeah, that's Courage My Love.
Yeah.
But for people who don't have that, this will be their first ever introduction to our music and stuff. So we want to do it right, for sure.
Got enough time, just 2 more questions?
Yeah, sure.
First of all, about like touring over the world. So is this your first time in the UK? And like, what other countries you've been to now? Like, it's been quite a few now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, sorry, this is our first UK tour and European tour, which we're really stoked for. We went to Japan before, and we've been spending a ton of time in the USA. So that's pretty much it for the countries now, but...
I didn't count the USA. That's like next door. You've
I
just got to
know.
keep driving to get
Well,
there. So
There's still a border.
You
Yeah.
can tell them that when
until
we
we have to
apply
get
for
on
the
a plane, I'm not
visas.
counting it.
Yeah. We have to pay for the visas.
Yeah,
so-
I wish it was.
You know what though? It's actually, we've found touring in the UK is a lot easier than touring
Oh,
in
yeah.
the States.
Really?
And, well, the visas are cheaper, the drives are shorter, the
I think
venues usually provide showers, and they're really good with accommodations, and yeah, people
And the
are
fans
great.
are just
Yeah.
really enthusiastic about everything. So I this won't be our last UK tour.
No, we
for
definitely
sure.
want to come back.
Coming back.
It's been a good experience for sure.
Okay, and getting back to the Tom Steve Dave.
Yeah.
Like, if you got any message for like, they call themselves the Ants, the Tom Steve Dave fans. Have you got
Yeah.
any message for the Ants? Like, it's supporting you
Ants.
now.
Just thank you so much for your support, because it means a lot that you welcome us into your ant world. And yeah.
Isn't it a colony?
Oh, an ant colony.
Yeah.
There you go. Very smart. Very
Yeah.
smart. Yeah, thanks for welcoming us into the ant colony, and I hope you like the new music when it comes out.
Oh, and by the way, do you play ISO comics in your like gigs?
Oh, you know
Oh, no.
haven't,
Like, look, I'm not going to
Your
put any
heart's
pressure on
broken.
you, but there is a gay disabled gentleman downstairs who said it would mean a lot to him, and you just hang on a lot of communities if you don't play it now. No pressure or anything, but...
That
We
is-
have to learn
that
it
is-
By the way, I
again.
asked him and he gave me permission to say that.
Oh man,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, we'll have to relearn it. We actually have, I don't think we've played it live like one time. Maybe we have.
One time we did, but I don't think we've ever, like
yeah,
the three
all
of us
together.
played it live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, that's something for the next
Oh,
tour.
man.
Sorry.
Making me
I just want to
nervous
capture the
now.
look in your face right now. It's like, what the fuck? No, we don't.
Evolution.
Yeah.
The evolution, we evolve.
If Kevin Smith and like Tell Him Steve Dave came out. we'd
Yeah,
play
if
it.
Kevin Smith came to the gig, we'll,
We would do it then, yeah.
we'll
For sure.
That's not much of a condition. Thank you very much, guys. It's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
been great.